Hey everyone, and welcome to episode 379 of Unboxing Wednesdays for comics arriving in stores on Wednesday, January 31st, 2018. Ricky, did you watch Royal Rumble, man?
Actually, I did.
You did?
Yeah.
You did? What'd you think?
I haven't watched wrestling in a while, so I was like, who are these people?
Yeah.
But it was still pretty entertaining.
Did they have any like those nostalgic moments that Royal Rumbles usually have?
Yeah.
Like the Doink the Clown come in or anything like that?
No. But Lolita was in the Rumble, and Jacqueline, you remember Jacqueline?
Jacqueline.
She's one of back when they were called divas, you know?
Okay, yeah. I think I stopped watching before the whole diva thing started happening.
Wow.
Yeah.
The
last divas I remember were like Tori Wilson, and like Sunny.
Jacqueline was part of that, man.
Was she? Okay.
Nice guy. But yeah, overall it was pretty good.
Nice.
Even though I didn't know what was going on, it was still entertaining.
All right.
They're really up in the story in the match. You know what I mean?
Like it's not just about drawing a number anymore,
Yeah,
coming in and like enduring.
Yeah, but also like just in general, WWE matches seem to have more of a plot within the wrestling.
Okay.
Like back in the '90s, I remember it was like just who could get hit the hardest. You know what I mean?
There was definitely subplots and build up and stuff going on,
but not like within the match. I felt like, you know.
Did you remember that Royal Rumble where like Ultimate Warrior and Hogan, like it was all like, oh, you know, before WrestleMania 6 even happened, it was Royal Rumble, and it was the first time like Hogan and Warrior like had to face each other in the ring, and it was like this big build up, and the camera flashes were going off. Amazing. Amazing.
I missed out, man.
Yeah, you did miss out. Anyway, Ricky, we got a lot of awesome comics to get to today. Let's go ahead, open up some boxes. All right, first up today, we've got a 15-cent Aspen Comics Legacy book here. This goes into a lot of the history behind Aspen Comics, as well as a lot of the stuff that they have planned for the future. Definitely pick this up if you're interested in awesome comics history. A lot of great creators covered in this, such as the legendary Michael Turner. New from IDW today, Stretch Armstrong and the Flex Fighters, the latest toy license that IDW has picked up. Here's Realm, issue number 5. Motherlands, a new number 1 from Vertigo. We've got Rick and Morty number 34. A new one from Dark Horse and Anthony Bourdain. It is Hungry Ghosts, issue number 1. Outcast, issue 33. Star Wars Forces of Destiny, Rose and Paige. Here's another cover for Star Wars Force of Destiny, Rose and Paige. And continuing the theme of foil covers for Quantum and Woody, this is Quantum and Woody, issue number 2. Speaking of Valiant, big news this week about Valiant's buyout by, I believe their name is DMG, the company. The company that was beside the deal a couple years ago to make feature-length Valiant movies and a web series. And now they've taken full ownership and control of Valiant. A lot of people are a little wary about this because the team that brought Valiant back was a team of super fans of past Valiant stuff that really just loved everything Valiant and wanted to do everything they could to make Valiant amazing. And now this new team is coming in whose main purpose seems to be developing IP for movies. So time will tell. It could be really positive for Valiant, or it could go the whole other direction. We're hoping that things stay really positive. I know a lot of the people that are in the Valiant team still are very, very excited about the future of Valiant. And we are too right now. So we'll see where it goes. Moving on to Marvel, we've got Old Man Logan, issue 34. All New Wolverine, issue 30. Spider-Gwen, issue 28. Scarlet Spider, 13. Second print of Thanos, number 13. Falcon, number 4. Invincible Iron Man, number 596. Jessica Jones, 16. The Despicable Deadpool, number 293. Avengers 678, part 4 of No Surrender. Spider-Man, number 235. The Defenders, number 9. Captain America 696. We've got Phoenix Resurrection number 5. Here's a couple of the variant covers we have. And we also have Jean Grey issue 11. Star Wars Dr. Aphra number 16. And here's a book that a lot of people are going to be interested in today. It is Star Wars The Last Jedi, DJ Most Wanted. So we're going to learn more about this character, this mysterious character that appeared in The Last Jedi film. And here's a couple of variants that exist for this book. Also out from Marvel today is this really cool free preview edition. It's called Black Panther Start Here, number 1. It's a one-shot, but what it does is it reprints some of the material from more recent Black Panther stories, like the Black Panther series by Ta-Nehisi Coates, and Black Panther World of Wakanda, and I think there might be one or two or more in here, just like snippets from the story, and it gives you a reading guide of additional Black Panther stuff that you can look up if you're interested in the character. With the movie coming out, this is something you might want to grab today if you're in your local shop. They are free, and I guess while supplies last. Moving on to DC Comics, we've got issue 2 of Mystic U. This is an interesting book with an awesome cover by Frank Quitely, but it is part 1 of The Milk Wars, which is a crossover between Justice League of America and Young Animal's imprint with Doom Patrol. And this is issue 1. Here's Harley Quinn number 36. This is the Frank Cho cover. Here's the Detective Comics Annual and the Flash Annual. We've got another character in the New Age of Heroes. The first book we had was featuring the character Damage. This week it is Silencer who gets the Age of Heroes treatment. This ties into Metal, and it is written by Dan Abnett and illustrated by John Romita Jr. The Deathstroke Defiance Annual. And the big release today is Metal number 5 with this very shiny cover featuring The Man Who Laughs. And we got this Andy Kubert variant and this Tony Daniel variant.
Alright guys, prize time. That's right, I asked you last week what movie deserves an Oscar. We got some pretty awesome answers. One Kid Posse said Christopher Reeve's first Superman movie should get an Oscar for the best musical score, because who hasn't hummed the theme from that film while doing something like laundry that is less than super? It's true. I hum that theme all the time, man. And it's a great theme, and it's going to go down in the halls of justice, if you will. Mike Irish said Oscar movies are almost always artsy-fartsy movies that no one goes to see, make little to no sense, and they usually suck balls. Catwoman 2004 fits all those criteria. Oh man, Catwoman 2004, Oscar worthy? I think yes. Obi-Wan said, today people hear the name Conan and think of a geeky late night talk show host, but there was once a time when his name was associated with the mighty barbarian. I think the original Conan the Barbarian should win an Oscar for Best Picture, unlike Rocky, who got stronger by skipping rope, eating raw eggs, and punching meat in a freezer. Conan went from puny boy to ultimate human specimen by pushing a giant log in a circle for 15 years, which the Academy should recognize as a metaphor for the struggle of every man's working life. Also consider that a hero like Indiana Jones with his fear of snakes could never have done what Conan did and defeat the snake cult leader in the film. Critics rave that Deadpool is the first R-rated comic book movie, but they forget about Conan. Conan has a cool sword too, just as Rob Liefeld, who bought it for 300 grand back in the day. It also has Arnold, who doesn't like Arnold Schwarzenegger. Man, that was an in-depth analysis of Conan the Barbarian, and I agree, dude. Conan the Barbarian is such a great movie. I love it so much. If you haven't seen Conan, what is wrong with you? Go watch it right now. Stop watching this video and go watch Conan the Barbarian, because it's great. Mike Walker said Best Picture Oscar, The Crow. The movie is gritty, violent, and true to the comic book. And as an added bonus, the entire soundtrack is nominated in the Best Song category, with The Cure winning the award for Burn. There you go. Well, they're already an Academy Award winner, dude. You can't just nominate movies that have already won Academy Awards. Come on, man. But yes, The Crow is a pretty solid choice. Apparently they're making a remake with the Aquaman guy from Justice League. He seems a little too buff to play the Crow, but hey, do what you want. But the winner goes to Alex, the comic hoarder, who said best jugs in a comic movie would have to go to X-Men 3. To be fair, I think it's the only movie with Juggernaut in it. What a magical performance. At first, I was like, I'm not going to read this comment. what? That's crazy. But then he hit me with the Juggernaut line, and I just couldn't stop laughing. Mainly because it reminds me of that YouTube video, the Juggernaut female dog. You know that one? Where and there's a line when he comes in, he grabs Jubilee and he's like, "Jugs, gotcha." Oh, Jugs. That's how it is, man. Oh, that video is so good. The Juggernaut. Yeah. So congratulations to Alex the Comic Hoarder, who will be entered into the draw. That'll be happening literally right now. Alright, we got our box. In goes Alex the Comic Hoarder with his Jugs comment. Muskoka Joel with his comment about leaving carcasses on his neighbor's lawn. Ken Ives with his broom puff flip whip. His comment about a flat tire, telling that whole story about the flat tire. And John Zambrano, who says that Stan Lee is going to be the character of the year in the Marvel Comics. And the final entry is Anthony G, who talked about his New Year's resolution being to read all his backlog of collected comics. So those are going in there. We're gonna mix it up. We're gonna mix it up. Mix. We're gonna mix. And the winner goes to Muskoka Joel for his comment about leaving carcasses on his neighbor's lawn. So congratulations, Muskoka Joel. Please send us your information at info@comicboxer.com and we'll get that box out to you as soon as possible. Alright, for this week's question, we're going to talk about this lovely little book, Stretch Armstrong and the Flex Fighters. Interesting. If you suddenly woke up one morning with stretch powers, what would be the first thing you do, and what would you use your stretching powers for? I think for me, I would use my stretching powers to pick up things when I'm sitting down that I don't want to get up and get. So I use my stretch powers to get a little cup of water, little sippies. Sometimes a remote is too far away, so you gotta go and use your stretch powers. Man, if I had stretch powers, that'd be so good. Maybe I'd take up playing basketball and just like own everyone on the court. So let us know what you would do with your newly found stretch powers, and the best answer will be entered into the draw at the end of the month.
Alright, just before we go this week, I want to show you a couple more things that'll be available in stores today. The new previews featuring books that will be arriving in stores in April 2018. So we got Deathstroke versus Batman that's coming out. The new Sonic series that's coming from IDW. So that's going to be big news. Also in stores today, these Venomized posters promoting Venomized #1, which is coming soon from Marvel. It's got some awesome, an awesome Venom reading guide inside. It's fold out, and Venom 30th anniversary list of key stories and trades you might want to be checking out. So pick that up today in stores. Ricky, you got anything you want to add?
Watch that Ant-Man trailer that just dropped. It's pretty good.
Cool.
Yeah, did you watch it?
No, not yet. Not yet.
Classic.
You see that new Fanboy Santa trailer though?
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
I follow Fanboy Santa's Twitter.
Yeah, that's this.
I get that.
Everything is happening on Fanboy Santa's Twitter.
Well, ever since he died, I mean, it's
been pretty silent. I think he sent out 1 or 2 tweets, and that was it.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah. All right, everybody, that is it for this week. Remember that you can connect with us on any of the websites you see listed here on screen. And we'll see you guys all next time for episode 380 of Unboxing Wednesdays. Take care. Enjoy your comics this week, everyone.